There is a three-letter prefix stamped into the frame of one Colt revolver, and if you own the gun that wears it, you are holding one of 1,200 ever made. In 1985, it cost about $500. Today, a single one clears $25,000, and a matched pair has sold for over $50,000. I will name it in a bit, but it is only one of 11 vintage Colts appreciating faster than gold, and on every one of them there is a mark exactly like that, a prefix, a stamp, a finish that separates a fortune from a fraction. Number 10. $700. That is what a clean older King Cobra brought about a decade ago, and people thought that was rich for a stainless .357 Magnum. The mark that matters is the King Cobra roll on the barrel and the early serial prefix from the first run, 1986 to 1992, not the 1994 revival. Those first guns are the ones climbing. Today they run $1,400 to $2,500 depending on barrel and box. Miss the prefix and you sell a $2,500 gun for $700. Keep the box. Number 9. Pick one up, and the first thing you notice is what is not there. 14 ounces. The first issue, Colt Cobra and its plainclothes brother the Agent, are alloy frame snubbies in .38 Special, and that lightness is the whole point. The mark is the alloy frame itself, the Cobra or Agent roll on the barrel, and the early LW suffix on the serial. A clean one in the box runs $800 and up, more with the hang tags and the little factory papers most men threw away. Original finish only. A reblue guts it. Number 8. This is the one your grandfather may have carried to France, the Colt New Service in .45 ACP, the model 1917, armed American doughboys when there were not enough 1911s to go around. The marks are stamped in plain sight, U.S. Army Model 1917 on the butt, United States property under the barrel, the Ordnance flaming bomb. It is collector and register eligible, but it is not a pre-1898 antique, so it still transfers like any modern gun. A worn one runs $600 to $700. Original finish, with the right markings, clears $1,000 and keeps climbing. Never clean the markings off. Number 7. Here is the one even serious collectors walk right past. The Colt Three-Fifty-Seven, built from 1953 to 1961. And here is the part nobody believes. It is rarer than any Python ever made. About 15,000 left the factory. The Python came out in 1955 and buried it, and Colt shut the line down. The mark could not be easier. It literally spells Colt Three-Fifty-Seven across the barrel, on a heavy frame with an acro sight. And yet it still sells for $600 to $1,100, below Python money for now. That is the whole thesis of this video in one gun. Colt closed the doors. What is finite only appreciates, and the mark tells you what you are holding. The gap to the Python is closing. Number 6. For half a century, this was the gun under the detective's coat. The snub-nose .38 Special that rode 1,000 plainclothes hips. Most detective specials are blued and honest and worth $600 to $1,000. But here is the mark that changes everything. A factory nickel finish in .38 New Police. Colt made an estimate of somewhere between 5 and 100 of those. A clean one is not a $600 gun. It is a $6,500 to $8,500 gun. Same model, one finish, a 10-fold swing. Read the caliber stamp and the finish before you ever let it go. Drop the one that is in your safe in the comments right now. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not lose the next videos. Thanks. Number 5. Everybody wanted the Python, so nobody respected its little brother. That was a mistake. The Colt Diamondback is a scaled-down Python. Same ventilated rib, same full lug, and the .22 long rifle version is the sleeper of the D-frame world. The mark is the Diamondback roll, then the finish and the barrel. A blued 6-inch is a fine gun. A factory nickel 22, especially the short 2.5 inch, is a different animal. Common ones run 1,000 to 2,500, but a nickel 2-inch 22 has cleared $10,000, and Diamondback values have more than doubled in 5 years. Get a factory letter. Number 4, $350. That is what an empty first-generation Anaconda box sells for by itself right now without the gun. That should tell you something. The Anaconda is the big bore snake, 44 Magnum, built from 1990 to 1999. And the first-generation guns with the Hartford address and the pre-2000 serial are the ones collectors chase. The mark is that early address, the serial, and the 44 Magnum roll with the original box and papers. Clean examples run $1,800 to over $3,000, and the rare 45 Colt chambering goes higher. Do not refinish the stainless. Number 3. And here it is, the Cadillac of revolvers. The Colt Python, the gun that made grown collectors lose their minds. The one Elvis Presley owned, whose Python sold at auction for $172,500. But not every Python is a fortune. The mark is the serial. A no-letter serial dates it before 1970, first generation, and that is the money era, wearing the deep royal blue finish with correct stocks and box. Those run $2,500 to $16,000, and a mint 1955 first-year example has passed $25,000 to $30,000. Now I will be fair. The later Pythons and the new production guns are still excellent revolvers. I am not running them down. They are just not that gun, and the serial tells you which one you have. Number 2, you have heard of the Python, the Anaconda, the Cobra, the Diamondback. Almost nobody remembers the snake Colt built for a single year. The Colt Viper, 1977 and only 1977. An alloy framed 38 Special with an odd 4-inch barrel that did not sell, so Colt killed it fast. And that is exactly why collectors now hunt it to complete the snake set. The mark is the Viper roll on the barrel, the light alloy frame, and a serial range that only exists in that 1 year. High-condition examples are brutally hard to find, and when a clean one surfaces, it commands far more than its plain 38 Special looks have any right to. 1 year on the calendar, one snake almost nobody has. Number 1. And the 3-letter prefix from the very first sentence of this video, the Colt Boa. In 1985, Colt built exactly 1,200 of them. Serial numbers Boa 001 through Boa 1200, the odd numbers wearing a 4-inch barrel, the even numbers a 6-inch, and then they stopped forever. It is the rarest of all the Colt snake guns. It cost about $525 new. Today, a mint single runs $8,000 to $14,000. One has reached $29,178, and in December of 2024, a consecutive matched pair sold at Rock Island for $52,875, a jump of 236% in a single decade. The mark is the whole gun, that Boa serial prefix, and whether the matched pair is still together. If it were my money on the table, this is the one Colt I would never let out of my safe, because they cannot make another one. That is what finite means. And now you know the mark that is closing its window faster than anything else on this list. So there they are. Every one of them worth more than the market thinks, and every one carrying a mark you can now read yourself. So do not clean it, do not re-blue it, do not refinish it, because a buffed Colt with mismatched parts is a fraction of an all-original one, and the numbers have to match. Tell me in the comments which one is sitting in your safe, and if you ever sold one, tell me which one, because I want to hear that story. We go this deep on every gun, every video, so stick around. In the next video, we will cover 13 vintage Smith & Wesson revolvers that will be worth a fortune in 2026, and the single stamp that turns a $500 Smith into a $50,000 one. If one of these Colts is in your safe, you now know exactly which mark you are holding. The Smith & Wesson's video is already on screen. Just click it and I will see you there.